Amigos, welcome to my kitchen, Fatima Spanish kitchen. Today I'm not going to cook. Today I'm going to show you what do you need to have in your pantry in order to follow my recipes, Spanish recipes from Spain. Many people have asked me, what do I have to have, to cook your recipes? So here is all, the things that I have in my pantry always, so I can cook in the Spanish way. I've made my list. If I forgot something or I need, please add it in the comment. But that I think is the basic to cook food from Spain. Hola amigos, hoy les voy a enseñar qué es lo que tienen que tener en su despensa para cocinar comida española. Esto es lo básico, lo que siempre tengo o procuro tener en mi casa para poder hacer los platos que ofrezco en este canal. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and ring the bell so you get notified when I upload another video. Si no te has suscrito a este canal, por favor, dale al like y suscríbete, es gratis y así nos ayudas a crecer. Let's start to show you what are the essentials that I have in my pantry. For me, the best or the number one ingredient that I have in my home is olive oil. I have plain olive oil to cook. That is, when you fry, when you cook, when you do everything with olive oil. Plain olive oil, that is like gold color. That is what I have always in my pantry. Then I have extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil usually comes in a dark crystal glass and is darker and it's more expensive. And we use that, that is the first press of the olive, so it's stronger, the flavor is much stronger. So I use that for when I do a salad, the dressing, or some, to seasoning some veggies, or for a bread, when we take it raw. Because if you fry that olive oil, it will burn very fast. Vinegar, we use a lot of cherry vinegar. We don't use a sweet vinegar. It's more acidity of the vinegar. And, the dark, and one recommendation is the darker you have it, is the better, because that is the mother of the wine. Have salt, of course, pepper, grounded, and, the whole corn of the pepper. We use that a lot. Then fresh parsley. We use a lot of parsley. You see, if you follow me in this recipe, in this channel, you see that I use a lot of parsley, fresh one. So one advice or one trick that I'm going to give you, what I do with the fresh parsley, because sometimes you need it for a recipe and you don't have it. What I do is I grind it, chop it really fine and put it in a clear jar, crystal, put it in the freezer. So always I get my parsley, if I need it. So if you have it fresh, but that is a second thing. So from the parsley, we move from our fresh pantry. We always have fresh tomato. I think we use a lot of for gazpacho, for the stew, from salad. We use a lot of tomatoes and we love tomatoes. Red pepper, green pepper, garlic. We use a lot of garlic. That is, we are known like a garlic. Some people don't like it or don't have it because they feel that they repeat the garlic. One trick that I found, if you cut the garlic in half and you get the stem that sometimes in some garlic cloves are really big and sometimes they don't have it, take it out, and that prevents to repeat the garlic. Try it and see how it works. And of course, onions. We use a lot of onions. I get always Spanish onions. Regarding the spices, we use a lot of oregano and thyme. That I think are our two basic herbs. And of course, the bay leaf. I think most of our dishes have bay leaf. And cumin. Gastronomy of Spain, I think the richness that we have in all our dishes is because all the ancestors that were in Spain, they give Spaniards the food a touch. So we have all the different, depending where you go in Spain, you have different flavors because, you know, the Jewish or the Moorish or, you know, the Latin, they gave flavors to our gastronomy that I think that is one of the best part that we have in our dishes. And another important one is the pimenton. That is the Spanish paprika. We use a lot of Spanish paprika. We have it in sweet and we have it in spicy. And also we have a smoke one, but I don't use much the smoke because I don't like that taste. But the sweet and the spicy, we use it a lot, as well as the saffron, our #1 spicy in the world that is very expensive. And we use it in many dishes to give, you know, a touch of flavor and also some color. Use saffron, you have to toast it a little bit before using it. So get, you know, a foil a little bit and get some stem of the saffron and put it in, you know, in your stove just a little bit, just to get it, and you see that turn a little bit darker. So that is when it get more flavor of the saffron. And nutmeg, I love that, you know, spice. I think give so many dishes a touch, a very different touch. Spanish food is not that spicy. We are not spicy. We are very Mediterranean, but sometimes we like some touch of spicy in some dishes. And we use that guindilla, that is like a cayenne pepper. And, or, you know, here you will have the red pepper flakes, to give a touch to some of our dishes. So you need, you know, like a hint of spicy. And then, you know, that is not, I'm going to give something to Goya, but we use a lot of tomato sauce. And I like this tomato sauce because they have not only tomatoes, they have some onions and garlic, and it's like basically like a sofrito. So sometimes we need those to put it in our stew. And also we use a stock, you know, in Spain. I grew up, my mother used to make it for everything. It gets flavor. I know that some people don't like it, so if you don't like it, just skip it. But we use a lot of that just to get more flavor. You know, you have the chicken, you have the beef, or you have the veggie, depend which dish are you making. For the part of the dessert that, you know, we use a lot of eggs and lemons. Lemon, in the zest of lemon, the skin of the lemon, you know, when you cut the zest of the lemon, don't get the white part because that gets bitter, so just the skin of the lemon, the yellow lemon. We don't use green lemons in Spain for dessert because it's more aromatic. We mostly use the yellow lemon and some eggs. And of course, cinnamon in a stick and cinnamon powder. That I think is a combination. Egg, lemon, and cinnamon are sugar that are, you can make anything, any dessert. And of course, bread. We eat a lot of bread in Spain. We like to soak, you know, on the sauces, on our dishes. When we have tapas, we need bread. And one funny thing, if you visit Spain, at midday you will see many men or women going to the market and get a loaf of bread for the lunch. That I think is one of my image of Spain at midday. Everybody having bread, and I know people, I have friends that they don't eat if they don't have bread in the table because we grew up having bread. And of course, because we buy so many bread, we have so many leftovers bread, so we have to invent and have so many dishes that we use bread. So I think that is my pantry. Maybe I forgot something, so if I do so, please let me know. All the ingredients, all the essentials of the pantry, I will make a list, as well as in the description box. And there are some things that you may get it through my Amazon link, you know, if like the pimenton or the Spanish paprika. So check it out and see what you find. If you haven't subscribed yet, please thumb up and give a like, so this channel is growing a little bit more, and I appreciate all of you. Have a super wonderful day, and I see you next time. Bye bye.